when I was about 12 years old, my mom had breast cancer, and she struggled with it for 4 years. And I remember just thinking in that 4-year period, like, I can lose my mom today. Like, I never knew, like, if maybe like one day I go to the hospital, go see her, and they tell me like she passed on or whatever. And it was just so scary. And at that point, when we found out that she did have breast cancer, my sister became my mom. And between me and my sister, it's only 4 years between us. So for her to take on that role, me being 12 and her being only 16, it was very hard for her, and I appreciate it a lot, because while my mom wasn't there, she was my mom. She was making sure I was going to school and doing what I had to do and things like that. And if it wasn't for her, I really honestly don't think I would be here right now.
Some of my dreams for my future is to become a registered nurse. The reason why I want to become a nurse is because when my mom was in the hospital, I felt as though none of the nurses could do anything, but they wouldn't do anything. And it's like they would just sit there and watch her be in pain, and it's like they didn't do nothing to help her. It's like, if I was a nurse, I would try my hardest to help someone, or a doctor or anything. Like, I would just see someone in pain and I would just try to help them. They didn't do anything like that. They just let her sit there and suffer. And even though my mom made it through, I still don't forget that. And it's like, how could you sit there and let someone just be in pain, like, and you don't go and comfort them or nothing? All my mom needed was somebody to sit there and talk to her. I couldn't be with her every day. So just for one of the nurses or whoever to just take time out of their life, just to take 5 minutes with her and just to, calm her down and talk to her and tell her everything's gonna be okay. And I think that's all my mom really, really needed at the time, because her family couldn't be there 24/7. I mean, I stayed the weekend up at the hospital with her sometimes and things like that, and went after school. But I know she would want me there every day, every hour of the day, on a dime. Anything she needed, she know I would be there for her. But it was just hard because I knew I couldn't be there all the time. I knew if I wanted to make it through in life and show her that I'm gonna be something, that I had to go to school and do the things that I had to do so she can see where her daughter's gonna be at. I'm her baby, so I want her to be proud of her baby. She gonna be proud of all her kids, but especially me, because it's just, I don't know, my mom, she's wonderful. She's the best woman you'll ever, ever, ever meet. She's loving, she's caring, she will take the shirt off of her back and give it to anybody. If she don't care, she help out anybody. And my mom, she's so giving. And to see someone not give back to my mom at her time of need is just like, my mom helped so many people, and people like just not ungrateful, but they just don't see that if you give to someone, it will come back to you twice as good. And it's like, my mom, she done did so much good in her life, and that's why I think that before she got the cancer, when she did so good and all that, and she was doing volunteer work and everything, when she got it, I think that's why she survived, because she was a good person at heart. It wasn't her time to go. She was here to make a difference in my life and in my sister and my brother's life and a lot of people's lives, and she has made a difference. And I know that when I grow up and I'm grown and I'm living on my own and I got my job and stuff, if my mama ever needed anything, and I don't care if I'm across the country, I will go and give it to my mom, because she is my heart, my soul, my everything.